I'll turn on the stream.
Okay. Mama, kitty. Kitty. Oh, you're such a big kitty. Okay. Hey, look, it's me versus Lucas. See, the Atlanta Falcons versus the Saints. That was our first team. Let me run this. You know, there's a small part of me that wishes that we stayed the same. You know, because like that's our team right there, just in original uniform.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And it gives us time to the tailback. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Pretty much unreal, not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throw in the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see
I'm only going to do 2 plays this entire
every
game,
time
so
he
you don't see what I actually
I don't think that the defense has any choice. They've got to stop him. Can't let a repeat performance like that.
Agreed.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
High-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Jackson on first down. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. And this one's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson now. And
what?
It is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense, because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Jackson. Space to maneuver at the 40. Room here to run. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Jackson. It's complete to Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Dublin with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Jackson. And Diggs has it. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7.
Craggle Frederick.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, Jackson dancing to his left. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw is Jackson. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down. They go play action here on first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level.
And will be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 20. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Here's Jackson being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30.
But to me, this leads to the question, do you admire the way he puts his body out there all the time, or do you think he should protect himself a little bit more?
Well, he's been on the ground several times with all those sacks that he's taken. So, I don't know, I kind of admire him not sliding down there, don't you?
I'm with you on that one. The meter definitely leans towards admiration.
From the 27, Jackson.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be taken
Hot.
down there.
I couldn't do
A
shit.
sack back at the 32.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now it's Jackson. Open man is Michael Thomas. And all the way in for the touchdown. Michael Thomas. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Throwing is Jackson. And an alley to run. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Welcome back now to the Emerald Isle. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Throwing again on second down. Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Now a play fake here on first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Shedding the tackle that gives him some room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 24. They run. It's Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, his fourth touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Jackson.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Jackson to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And he'll give it here to his running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Jackson. Flushed out right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. For giving the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30. So now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end. Well, a little drama.